Treasury has to lift the restrictions so that frees up our ability to be a self-determining tribe, because who knows better what our needs are than us?
As Congress debates a second stimulus package, tribal governments look to their experts to speak for the needs of Native Americans during the COVID-19 pandemic. Tonight in our series, Native America, The Road to Recovery, Tony Russell shows us how that road has been a rocky one as tribes rush to meet a strict deadline and work through spending restrictions and requirements.
For Cherokee Nation, that means providing our citizens with the proper PPE. It means providing meals. With the current CARES Act money, Cherokee Nation has provided 6.1 million meals to its citizens. That's our elders, that's our students, that's the people who need the funds.
Cherokee Nation and other tribes across the United States have taken the $8 billion appropriated to them in the CARES Act to help their citizens by providing meals, technology, and cleaning supplies. They've also started building meat processing plants, PPE manufacturing facilities, and fitness centers to end food insecurity and increase health and fitness. But a number of restrictions and a deadline to complete those projects is fast approaching, and the tribes say they need more time and flexibility to help their citizens.
You know, what we do know is that if the deadline of December 30th doesn't get addressed before December 30th, then tribes lose out, but so do the states. They lose out too, because there are states that are having problems spending down their dollars for the very same reason.
Kimberly Thieh is the Cherokee Nation's delegate to Congress. It's her job to advance the tribe's government priorities to Congress, federal agencies, and the state of Oklahoma. She worked late into the night to make sure tribes were included in the first stimulus package. And now she says the second stimulus is needed to fix some of the problems in the first one.
The need for additional dollars to carry us into the next fiscal year is important. The need to extend the deadline at least a year out is imperative. And the need to loosen the restrictions on how we spend down those dollars is very important for the tribes.
Oklahoma Senator James Lankford, whose office called all of Oklahoma's tribes to make sure they knew how to access the CARES Act money and document the spending, agrees.
Most of the tribes have documented how they would use it, but have also said, I need more time so I can use it more efficiently.
And he says there is a need for more funding.
We need additional dollars for vaccine distribution, for testing, for not-for-profits, for small businesses. We need more flexibility for the tribes and for the states as far as the dollars that they have to be able to use those things wisely.
But he reminds everyone that a second stimulus comes at a price.
A lot of folks are talking about really big numbers to actually give to either tribes or the state or whatever it may be. Everyone needs to remember every dollar that's spent on COVID right now, every single dollar of it is borrowed money. So we shouldn't just run up a huge bill here in this time and not have any expectation that bill has to be paid for at some point.
But a bill the tribes believe is important to help tribal citizens across Oklahoma get back on the road to recovery.
It's really an unnecessary exercise, I think, for Treasury to put in so many restrictions for the tribe's use. It's not that the tribes can't spend down the money. I think we can all find a place to spend money where it's most needed if we were given the freedom to do so.
Next week, how some tribes are using their CARES Act dollars to help store and distribute the COVID-19 vaccine. In Tulsa, covering Native America, the road to recovery. I'm Tony Russell. 2 Works for You. Is the CARES Act funding working for you? We'd like to hear from you if you're an enrolled member of a Native tribe in our area. Let us know by emailing us at nativeamericarecovery@kjrh.com.